Greetings all, Fanny here for Capricorn's weekend message. Capricorn, the first two cards that came out for you are the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands. I absolutely love these coming out together because this is healing and the celebration of healing. The Eight of Swords depicts us being trapped in our own thoughts. Swords, of course, being associated with the mind and mentality as well as the element of wind. She is in quite the storm. And oftentimes the Eight of Swords is a self-isolating or a self-protective state. Because we have been hurt before. We don't want to see what's going to come for us next. And we're just much safer staying in our little bubble of knowing what's going to hurt us instead of exploring what we could actually experience in our lives. And that's very limiting, Capricorn, because there's so much beautiful things to still experience in this world. There's so much adventure, there's so much love to share and find. But you have to heal in your own time. And just coming off of a spell last night myself for healing, I love this for us. Because so many of us are defined by our pain. So many of us wear our trauma like our label, and it makes up everything that who we are. And we don't know who we are outside of our hurt. And then imposter syndrome starts coming in, and you feel like you don't have an identity outside of your pain. And that simply is not the case, my love. The Six of Wands is here to celebrate not just you, but all of the work that you have done to get there. The people that have supported you, new and old, are coming in to celebrate you because you deserve it. Because you have done something incredible for yourself. You knew when to walk away from a situation that was not serving you. You're not grieving the loss of those cups because you know you have more to fulfill. You know you have more to see. The universe will always bring you more, especially when you release that which no longer belongs to you. This pain, it does not belong to this version of yourself, especially if it is a pain that happened a long time ago. I am in no way trying to undermine or underplay the hurt that you have been through, Capricorn. Heal in your own time. Take as much time as you need for it. Your journey will not look like anyone else's because you're not like anyone else. So take the time that you need to process this hurt and overcome it. But please still live your life. Don't sit waiting for things to happen to you because the universe is not going to bring it to your door. You have to state that you want it and actively move in those efforts. One of my favorite movies is Princess and the Frog because it's an incredible story with incredible music, but the story of Tiana and the comparison between her and Charlotte. Charlotte was always just going to wish on the star. Tiana didn't believe in the star and was just going to work hard. It has to be a balance of that. Wishing on the star, praying to spirit, putting your manifestations and wishes out there, and doing the work for it. It's called co-creation. You co-create your life every day by the things that you say about yourself and your life. Even the things that you think that are never verbalized, spirit still hears. So when this starts to betray you, talk to spirit. Speak to them about the hurt. You have the Six of Pentacles that came out. You are a beautiful, generous soul. And there's some nasty road construction going on outside my house. You are a beautiful, generous soul. You can see that people are struggling because you have struggled. And you want to see them rise. Now, you cannot save everyone. This is one of the hardest things that we have to learn when coming into a spiritual journey, is we find our passion, our love, and the fulfillment that it gives us, and we want to share it with everyone around us. But if people are not at a point in their journey where they're ready to accept, where they're ready to do the work, they're not going to see it as anything but you feeling like you're egotistical or better than them. I know, because that's exactly the things that have been said to me. The guardians of the land are offering you protection, my love. shielding you from harm. They are always watching over you, even when it may seem like you are alone. You are always being protected and walked beside an army of spiritual warriors, leaders, archangels, divine entities. They're all choosing to watch over you, Capricorn, because you're incredible. They want to guide you on your path. Reach out to them. Yes, there is a storm. There is chaos, but chaos is what change. Chaos is what brings about the change, and you need change for stability. Otherwise, it's stagnancy, and you don't want to be in stagnancy. You are the earth and the storm, sun and the sky, mother and father. So with the foggy bog of patience coming out, I don't want you to be so caught up in the fact that it has not occurred yet. The fact that we are still in a working phase, still in a planning phase. Some of us who want instant gratification and instant reward will not make the progress that they need to make on their spiritual path, because they have to understand that Spirit's timeline does not work in the same way that the human timeline does. Time doesn't even exist to them. It's just space. It's just energy. Your ancestors are incredibly proud of you, and they are watching over you as you are moving forward. As you are conquering the challenges and the fears that held them in place, they have done so much work so that you can do more. You can be more. And they are incredibly proud of you, Capricorn. Truly. Your grandmothers, your grandfathers, the children that have yet to be born in your bloodline, they are all celebrating you and the work that you are doing. So take time. Give yourself grace. Give yourself protection and patience, because you have something incredible to do and somewhere incredible to go. And you can only do that when you are at your best, when you are at your highest. So you can't rush this process. You can't rush to the end of the story, because you're going to miss everything that made it important. Both the journey and the destination is what makes the adventure all for it. Think about The Hobbit. It wasn't just the lonely mountain and smog that we were enthralled by. It was Beor, it was the elves, it was the travel, meeting people, exploring how we grew and developed, because Bilbo was not the same person that left the Shire when he came back. Similarly to you, you are not going to be the same person on the other side of this journey, Capricorn, and that's not something to be afraid of. The bottom of your deck was success, so don't worry and don't fear, because you are protected, loved, and guided, you beautiful warrior. Have a lovely day.